Hi guys, welcome to Twisted Psoto episode 28. Just get this back here. Oh boy, church is pretty good. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed basking in that energy. It's like taking a shower. Let's see if I can get this straight. Whew. Oh boy. Alright. Just in case anybody wants to join me, it's Twisted Ragnarok PvE, which is player versus environment, ×2 tame XP harvest. So it's a real challenge. The stacking is good, but it's a challenge to get your engrams and all that. So let me go ahead and join. Yeah, this is episode, I think I said 28. Or is it 29? It could be 28 or 28. Oh, no, I think it's 28. You have 25, 26, 27. Yeah, it's 28. Should be 28. All right. Amen. Amen. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. So the Uties, I already bred them. I got like twins on one of them. Go away. Let's go away. Stupid fly. Anyway, I still got all these guys here. Man, I'm going to have to shoot this thing. Where is the weapon of choice? Is it a gun? Is it a crossbow? Is it a slingshot? Is it a grenade? No. No. Guess what it is? Pure power. Fear me, mortals. You little shit. I'm gonna get you. Keeps buzzing in my face. In my face. Get you. I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here. I sent you in the force. Okay. He'll come back. Little shit will come back. Anyway. Oh, boy. Anyway. Let's see. Let me put this back down. And we'll do this. That's better. Yay. Anyway. So I got quite a bit of a collection here, but I want a few more. These are good, but I want more. And I found out, even though I need a lot of fiber and things like that, I do have the ability to make a really good saddle for those guys. I put it all in here. And so this saddle has 349.2 is the rating of the saddle. A regular primitive saddle is 25 points. This is 349.2. So I'm very happy with this. I have the metal. The fiber I have to go get. I still need another 6,000 or so fiber. But that won't take long to get that. And it will all fit right here in this smithy. It will fit right here in these spots. I took everything else out. I was going to make the saddles for the aloes, but I'm going to still have to do some caving. So I'm going to try to quickly get some more of those saber-tooths, and then later on tomorrow I'll write down their stats and find out what the best stats are. Remember, when I do consolidation, I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they look good or not. Let's see. These guys are still not leveling up. Okay. So tonight what I'm going to do is going to go taming. If I feel up to it, I'm going to... Ooh, I need to charge my unit. I knew I forgot something. Of forgot to charge the unit. Let's see. Being the GPS thing. Because they got to know where I am at all times. I hope they're listening on me. Are you listening? Man, I can't wait till Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. That's got to be so cool. I'm just so privileged and thankful that I get to see it before we confer, before, or whatever they decide to do. I have no idea what they're going to do. Okay. I don't really need all that light. Let me see if I can get away with this. Okay. All right, I'll do that then. Is this thing charging? It doesn't seem to be charging. Why aren't you charging? Yeah, when you plug it in, it has a magnet that allows you to connect it. And I noticed that sometimes when you connect it like this with the magnet, it connects, but it doesn't charge. So you got to kind of rotate it a little bit. You kind of jimmy it. You just rotate it so that it does this, and it gets some of that. I think it's like oxidation or something that accumulates there, or some sort of I forgot what the name is. It's like something that happens to metal, like it gets dingy or something. I think that's what it is. So I went ahead and rubbed it. It should be okay. Let's see. We're gonna pet him. Yay! Look at him. He's so cute. There we go. So all my babies have XP bonuses now. Not that we're doing anything much. 9/11, so 10/11 is the target. Alright, so let's chill out here. Let's get this in position. Alright, I just wanted to check the birds. The birds have not leveled up. I gotta take the birds to Scorched, but that's not priority. I'm gonna take them over there and cryo them, but priority is to really do that. These are the birds that like this one is a female 276. Basically, they're the mutant birds, the mutated birds. One health, one stamina, one melee. This one too. And this one, this 278, is going to be the new male. He has a torpor. He has one torpor mutation in addition to the other three. So I did pretty good, but once these guys are grown up, I'm just going to cryo them all. I cryoed all the other regular birds here. The only birds that are out should be this one and my work birds. Everything's coming along great. The Uties, I got one twin. I got Uties with high stam, high health. I don't care about melee because these things are not going to be going into the war. They're going to be boosting. So I just needed the highest stam and all that. So I got it on a couple of twins, which is awesome. Maybe I'll make some more of these later just to have extras. But the trick is, even if it's one of the weaker ones out of the triplets or whatever, I want to make sure I can do this correctly. Yeah. I miss taming Sarcos. I really wanted to make another Sarco, but I said, nah, I'll just forget it, I miss my Sarco. I got my Sarco killed because the stingrays kept stinging him so fast he couldn't move. He couldn't get out of there. Once those stingrays surround you, apparently they pretty much will prevent you from running away, and they kill you. That's how they do it. So they killed my Sarco. And I was really happy with that Sarco. It was bred and it was leveling up. I was going to the beach and killing stuff just for fun. Hmm. Right. Right. One second. Okay. All right. So it doesn't want to play ball. It probably figured out it's artificial light. Anyway, so I made a bunch of meat. I basically filled all the refrigerators with cooked meat so that they'd be okay. These guys are doing great. I'm actually done consolidating the birds, creating the birds to kill the boss. And these are the mutant versions in case I want to continue the mutations later. I have a good start. I have a real good start. And these guys, the only mutations I'm going to put on these guys is health, and I have 2 health and 1 melee so far. But these guys are going to just be bred for now. I had made a bunch of eggs, and I hatched them, and I just haven't put them out yet. I'm going to put them out maybe tomorrow. I was contemplating doing some kibble, but for now we're just going to do meat, just like we do before. So let me go ahead and make some salts. These preserving salts, I'm telling you, they're the best thing in the world. I'm going to do 6. 6 times 2 should be 12 or so. Yeah. You know, despite everything, I'm just thankful I'm alive. I'll tell you, every day. Every day I'm glad these people haven't just fucking killed me off. You know, somehow. I got my metformin, and I've been feeling a little bit better. But I did get tired when I went to church. After church, and towards the end of church, my back started hurting a bit. So, you know, you can't stand up that much. You know, I'm not that young anymore. When I went to jail, and I had to lay down on the floor on that little thin mattress. My back eventually got thrown out, and it was technically thrown out when I was in the waiting room on those metal benches where they wouldn't let us sleep or anything. That's torture. What they do is they basically torture you, and they justify it in the name of crime. And they're no different than the criminals. Because that's what a criminal does. A criminal tortures you, threatens you, hurts you. You know, that's what they do. It's just funny because it's like, really? Ooh, 175 Deodon saddle. That's not bad. That can come in handy. And we got some of these things. Nice. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Anyway, let's see. So I got rid of the Allosauruses, the dud Allosauruses that I was going to give away. Nobody went in there and got them. I left the birds and I left the Ravengers because the Ravengers are snipped. But ultimately, later on, when I get males that are consolidated that I don't need, because I'm going for high-level mutations on the Allos, I want like a bunch of mutations on health and I want at least 20k health, 25 preferably, and the rest in melee. That's my goal, because that's pretty much at 25. That's pretty much what a Rex would have. 2025 is the minimum for a Rex, and I could do more, but don't forget, like, when you level them up, they get like 64 levels. So that's a point per level. So there's always points to put in there. That's why I'm not worried about it. Anyway, let me put these saddles away. Whoa, I don't know. That's a good saddle. Let's see. Put it here, here, here. See, I saved all the saddles from the creatures I killed. because I'll be needing these for the females that I'm going to create. Since, it's just like when I was doing the Ravengers, I had a bunch of females. But the thing is, these creatures are so much bigger than the Ravengers. And it's going to take pretty much about 3 of those circles I have out there worth of trough. At least 3 troughs, as far as I could tell. Okay. Yeah. When I go to Scorched, I better take all this stuff with me. But anyway, what we're going to do in Scorched is we're going to... is that Daeodon or it's a Dire Bear? I only have one of those. So we're going to go to Scorch and we're going to try to kill some of these worms so we can get their Deathworm Horn. That's what I'm trying to do. Remember, it took about 4 of those Deathworm Horns to get that one female mantis that I have. And I only have 1 left over, so... Is it Day? How do I spell it? D-A-E. Oops. Oh, is that the first Daeodon saddle I've got? Oh, it is. That's the first Daeodon saddle I've gotten. 175. That's not bad, It's a lot better than 25. Chill. Yeah. All right. I'm in so cheery mood. I'm not physically up too much, but I'm going to have some damn fun tonight. We're going to go tame some shit. Anyway, let's see. Most of the stuff I have is already on the bird. It's okay, baby. Oh, my cat wants to rub again. He's crazy. My poor babies. My perfect little angels. Yes, they are. Dun 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 dun. Let's see what else. I almost forgot I had these. Because you can put down a cabinet and fill it with whatever you don't want to carry. And then come back and get it later. Anyway. Yeah, we're not going to try to get hide or anything like that. I'm not going to try to get... that's Peachy. I was using Peachy to go out and do stuff. I'll get fiber later. I don't need any of these guys. I should take a backup. What you doing, baby? Careful. See, there's the Uteranus. These are the baby Uteranuses. 8,000 so health. 17, about 1,700 on these 2 here. 2 females. And this one's another female. It has more level, but yeah. Anyway, these are all ready to be raised, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow. Alright. There we go. Alright. Good job. Good job. Let's get the salts. Alright, so just make them fresh, There's 12 salts. That should help extend the life of the meat. Keep the meat on my person. I'm going to get this. We're going to get a bunch of this, too, because I just always get a bunch of prime. Now, if I get another Yudi, I might try to do that, but we'll see. The other thing I needed was I have a little bit of narc here left over. I got to get some of this. Help me compensate for all this other stuff going on. What else? Let's see. Oh man, that thing's annoying. It's flying in my face. It's in my face. No. Yeah, I didn't grab any more arrows because I knew I was already going to have a bunch there. So I just need cryos now. I have bullets. I have one... oh, you guys seen it. That one long neck rifle, and it's pretty good. It was free. It was pre-made. should have some cryos here. Here we go. Let's see how much stuff we can tame, and we'll go from there. Cross your fingers. Let's see. Double check. Oh, it'd be nice if I had food. if I had food and maybe some water. Let's see. There we go. Just drink right there. Let's see. I'll grab from the trough because I cooked a bunch of meat. You know. There we go. There we go. Yay! So after this, I'm probably going to start consolidating the saber-tooths. Now, I never actually bred saber-tooths before. I'm hoping they're similar to whatchamacallit, Ravengers. Because the Ravenger, the baby comes out of the butt of the mother. I'm assuming that the cats come out the same way. You know. And then later on, I'll make some primitive saber cat saddles just to have the parents move around and stuff. Oh, I found that over here. Let's see, where is it? It's right here somewhere. What's wrong, baby? Yeah, I don't know where your brother is. You know, my orange and white cat is still missing in action. Let's see. Oh, that's somebody else. Somebody else used to be in a tree house there or something. Earlier today, I saw a thylacoleo there. Well, I was so sure I saw one. Like right there. Yeah, every time I try to get this guy's head out of the way, it doesn't get out of the way. It was like right here somewhere. It was just, oh, there it is. It's a level 20. You see it? That's a thylacoleo in a tree. They're always in that position to pounce you. And Flinger Food thought that there wasn't going to be any thylos in this area that'll come off the trees. But so far I found about 2 areas where they can jump down and get you. Yeah, it looks like there's none, but there are some in there hidden. Yeah. All right. So instead of going to the area I went to yesterday, even though I'll check that out later, I'm going to go to the place where I have the cage, which is straight down. There is a gig at the desert, so I don't want to go into the desert unless I want to get something killed. Oh, boy. What is that? Oh, it's a shark. Yeah, I never built over here because, excuse me, I never built over here because there's worms. There's those death worms. And they'll go right underneath your base and they will destroy everything inside the base from underneath. And that's why, you know, like if I built, let's say I built like a little stone house there and then I attracted a death worm to it. That death worm would just destroy that thing like it's nothing. Ugh. I just ate a while ago. Oh, I had that box of corn dogs, which are veggie corn dogs, and I swear they got mold on them because they were down there so long. I never ate them. Yeah, just amazing. The old days, I would make a ship into a cage, and I would drive the boat around and just use the boat as a cage to tame stuff with. But I use it to get metal when I really need metal. So yeah. Excuse me. I think the metformin will kick in after a while. Yeah. So I got a new diabetic or sugar monitor. I got a strips and the Lancets, and the doctor wanted me to test my sugar every other day in the morning before I ate anything or took any pills. Basically, a fasting test to see what my sugar is in the morning, to give him an idea as to where I stand. Isn't that crazy? Another Bronto saddle. Never get the saddle I want in the desert. I mean, I did get like the Ute saddles and the Rexus saddles and the Gigantosaurus saddles, but I just wanted. Eventually, I got the Saber Cat saddles, but I wanted Thylo saddles or a Spino saddle like this one. Let's go. Let's go real close. Real close. There's that damn fly. Anyway, the cage is over there. Let me see if there's anything around here. Let's start looking around. Sorry about that. So anyway, let's see. Usually around here, there's Thylos. There was a good-looking Thyla the other day. That might be it. Is that it? No, it was greenish. That's a nice 135. See, originally I put the cage here so that I could trap stuff. And those are Daedon, not Daedons, Hyenodons. Good thing about here is they usually have decent level everything. There's a tiger. 140 male. There we go. There we go. If I can only get 150 one of these days, I'd be even happier. Alright. So when it comes to these things, I pretty much tamed them on the go. But for this one I'll plop in the thing. Remember, if you have where's my cage? Oh, here it is. If you have low level things you're trying to tame, what you do is you kill them, because that way there's a good chance something will spawn and they're dead. That's better. See, that's a 140 male. Okay. Oh, it's passive. That's good. Alright, so let me get my weapon of choice, which would be this thing. And I put these in here so I don't lose them. And get these. And let's see what else. I got the food. I'll need some narc. Okay. Don't too much. He's trying to run away, but I guess just shoot him in the ass again. That should do it. There we go. Don't take more than 3 usually. I put prime in you. And that. Hopefully it'll tame up quick. Yeah, my neighbor was having trouble with a dog. He bought a dog. It's like a pit bull breed. He bought one of the meanest, nastiest dogs. And it ripped a hole in his futon. And it ripped up some other thing he had. And he's pissed off at it. And I go, dude, it's a dog. You know, it doesn't know. To the dog, that's normal. I found out my cats were pissing all over my stuff in the other room, but I don't get mad at them because they're cats. They don't know any better. They think that's an awesome place to piss. Right all over John's stuff. Just piss all over John's stuff. You know, they don't know any better. They think that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for putting your stuff there. Gives us something to do. So as you can see here, this area is clear. So if I find any more, I can do the same thing I did over there in the other area and just plop them close by and use the bola, which I should have some, to go ahead and capture. Let's see what we can find here today. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab whatever I can get today here. That's probably a thylo, right? Yeah, it's a thylo. Yeah, I don't really want to get a thylo. There's some good ones here, probably still left over from the other day, but, you know, that's an 85. That's an 85. It's substandard. It has to die. Oh, and in case anybody wonders, these trees here, you see these trees? If you hit them with a pickaxe, they'll give you a little bit. Each one will give you a little bit of sap, usually. Not all the time. Like this, for example. Let's say I hit one. Let's see, if I hit one, the small ones are usually the ones that will give you the sap, like this. You see, I got 8 sap from there. Normally, you have to get that kind of sap from one of the big trees, but you don't. You could just go to these little trees in the desert. They're the fuzzy trees. You see how fuzzy they are? If you go there. Oh, look who I found. Oh, it's a saber-tooth 130. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I guess I could tame it. Yeah, it's there. Might as well. So you never really know. Okay, check it out. Here we go. That's a weird looking saber. And call him Gay George. Like a faggot. No, I'm just joking. I love gay people. They're beautiful divine beings trapped in love. Actually, technically, I don't really feel any real difference. I've had gay friends, and I've had like gay-ish friends, or gay-like friends, and they've always been the most awesome people. You know what I mean? People knock gays, but I'm not gay. I'm probably beyond the concept of sexual, but they've always been good people. I never had any problem with gays or gay-ish people. Like Jewish. Jewish is Jew-like, or more-ish is more like. That one dies. Okay. I was gonna kill that for Prime, but I said, nah, I'll just hold off. See if I can find anything else here. Oh, there's a Daedon there. I don't think I have a pig, because there were no pigs on Ab. That's 135. See if I can find something better. Oh, there's some interesting colors. That's a 20 and that's a 130. Let's see. Is that a bear? Oh no, that's a Thylo. Oh wow. I thought that was a bear. I was like, Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? Let's see. All right. So we'll go ahead and do this. Don't even turn around and look at me. There we go. I don't know which one she'd eat, but there you go. So now I got 3 cooking. Not the highest levels, but it's a good start. Now for these, I definitely are going to want to put let's see, there we go. I'm definitely going to want to put some points into stamina, because as you fight, it uses up stamina. All right. I forgot how easy it is to tame with a long neck rifle. Too bad they don't work underwater. That'd be awesome. So there we go. Yeah, if I were to bring another tame, I'd probably put it down here, as long as there's no rock elementals, like way over here. That way I have everything in a line, but so far don't really have much. There's a Thylo. Yeah, if I were going to tame a Thylo, I'd definitely bring it there, but no, we're just going to stick to saber cats for now. I have a Thylo that's just tamed, and I guess I could use it if I ever have to, but don't need to. See what else we got here. I came down here. Let's see. I thought I saw another one over here. There's a rock elemental. Oh, look at that cool bird. Oh, it's a 20. Oh, wow. That's cool, though. Oh, that's that Daedon. There's that 20. Yeah, it's too bad. It's so cool. It's hard to get a cool one with... yeah. Well, anyway, it's hard to get a cool one with a high level. Now, over here, I remember there was a Thylo that was greenish. It's not that one. That's a nice 135, but this one was a 145. It was here the other day. Oh, there's a purple. There's a purple 145. Yeah. That's a nice purple lavender one, but you know, it's too low level. They'll eat it for me. Look at all these trees. All these trees has the potential to get sap. Oh, that's a wolf. I thought it was a... Well, anyway, there was a greenish, kind of limeish thyla over here that was 145 the other day, but I didn't tame it because I didn't have anything, and I didn't have a cage, and it was late, and I didn't want to be there all day trying to tame that thing. That's only a 50. It's not worth it. What's that? Oh, that's a dead... they must have killed it. Yeah, it was around here somewhere. Maybe it's dead, or maybe somebody tamed it. It was back there where we first came in. I guess it's gone. I really like thorny dragons. They're pretty cool. I just wish I could do more with them. Look at that nice yellow wolf. Isn't that a nice yellow wolf? Look at that. 85. I can't see anything in the water. I don't see any. Last time, this is where I tamed a 150 megalodon. A female 150 megalodon. I was like, wow, that was so cool to have one right there. Oh, look. Here's a thyla. Lag. Ah, boy. Yep. Let's see. We can see. That's a 45. Huh. Let me go back up here and see if I can double check everything. Oh, is that the level 20? Oh, that's a level 85. Oh. Oh. Let's see. You should be needing some stuff right about now. That's fine. Coming along fine. All right. Pure torture. Treating me like I'm public enemy number one. See, I think what happens is, based on the Dark Magician Tony Stark refats thing, is basically they dump their karma on unsuspecting people. They dump that karma on there because they can't handle the karma. You know how in a business they dump the expense for having the business open, for having the service or good created or provided on the customer. All expenses get dumped on the customer, and that's what determines the price. You know, they don't really pay for anything. They just make money. And it's the same thing with these dark magicians. These dark magicians, they don't really pay for anything. They just trick everybody else into, oops, I trick everybody else into, you know, doing whatever. Oh, look, there's a blue one right there. What level is he? What level are you? Where are you? I bet it's a low level. There it is. What is that? Oh, it's a 95. There we go. I think my tames are okay. It's just... See, I was running around trying to put prime on everything the other day, but when you're doing several of them at once, it's usually okay. Alright, so I didn't find much over here. I might go try the other desert area where we were the other day. Yeah, I haven't gotten lucky and seen any 150. Let me go further in. Maybe I'll get lucky in here. Go further in, see if I can find a high level one. There's usually something maybe over here somewhere. Fooling around. What's that? It's a thorny dragon. I used to love the Carnos, but you know, I consolidated some Carnos, and because I didn't log in, I just lost everything. Somebody just came and grabbed all my Carnos. And one of the admins put one of my animals to sleep. And I'm like, why did you put my Gigantosaurus to sleep? You know, something gets in the base, it's just going to die. And they wouldn't give me a good reason to put it, why it was asleep. I just, you know, I didn't understand why. So I guess they were trying to just get my attention. That's a 45. That's a 20. So both of them suck. Let's see. Let's kill you both. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? You see how that bird landed? Really bad. That bird landed so bad in there and got trapped. Trapped by these damn little things. Look how much damage they did to this bird because it got trapped. There we go. Anyway, let's find a better level and hope nothing manifests over there. There's one. That's 100. And kill it off. Oh, look at that purple moth. Oh, man. Yeah. It's been 49 minutes so far. What's that? Is that? Oh no, that's. I looked into taming hyenas, and I was like, ugh, they're a pain in the butt. That guy was tough. There's another one. 85. See, I think that rock's a rock elemental. No, it's not. It just looks like one. Alright, so far so good. My tames are still here. They have not been eaten yet. This is what, a 130? Yeah, it's a 130. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So after I tame these three, I guess I'll go see if I can find something, but I should go over there and try anyway. See if I get lucky. Oh yeah, let me go in here. Oh, that's a wolf. It's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes if it's a wolf or a saber-tooth. There we go. Alright. As soon as this thing's done... no, actually I have to go now. I'll be right back. Let's go to the restroom real quick. And we'll pick this up. Sorry, baby. I just gotta go. Too bad my blue brother's not home. What did he do? Who knows where he is? There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so far so good. Just keep doing this. Oh wait, I'll put a few in there. All right, go team, go. Oh, see? Oh, I love this. Look at this, coming along great. Look at that, almost done. 90% tamed. I saw something in the bushes. Like straight there somewhere. Well, it's far enough away it won't affect us. Taming's almost done on these. Got one already. Oh no, that's not, oh, that's my dismount. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna put that there. I'll come get more sap later if I wanted to. But anyway, yeah. Whew. We're getting there. So I didn't see anything I didn't see anything down the beach. The only other thing I could think of is if I found a good thilo that I think is worth taming, then I can get that. But I don't really want to consolidate thilos. I did that a long time ago on domination servers, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be worth doing it again. Besides, like I said, I don't have a thylacoleo saddle that's worth anything. I think it's funny that I have a 300 and some point saber-tooth saddle. Really funny. Really. That's hilarious. Oh boy. Oh, look at some Morellatops. Maybe that's what was moving around over here. Oh no, I thought it was green. There we go. There was a little Carno head. 45 Carno. Yeah, I'll have to go check the other side of the mountain once these guys mature. They get tamed up. Theoretically, this guy should come first. The Lord preached today. That scripture that he didn't mention the scripture, but it's like, if I can't trust you with something small, how can I trust you with something greater? And what he said, it's like a race. Like you're tired of being a foot soldier, but you have these aspirations to go out and be on a horse, which is a higher level soldier. A horseman is higher than a foot soldier. Same thing with music. Like they want to ignore the rehearsal and go ahead and become part of the chorus or the orchestra. It takes years of practice, in other words, is what he's saying. So what he's saying I think it's Lucifer or whoever the hell's in charge nowadays. I have no idea. What they're saying is that you haven't even mastered that little bit that you have. You know, why would you want more? Or how could I give you more if you haven't even mastered that little bit? In the old days, I would take that as straight up me. But that isn't always the case. You know, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes he's talking about somebody else in the audience. And the pastor, or not the pastor, the preacher, indicated that somebody else may be the target of that particular thing. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, very good. So far, so good. Now this one's left. Oh yeah. All right, almost there. Now I'm gonna go check down there, right in front, to see if there's anything down there. There's also all that. You see all that way down over there? That can potentially have more. So I'll check over there, and then if not, then we'll go back to the other area. I just hope the stats are decent on some of these, even though they're lower level, because you can still get a good stat on a 140. As a matter of fact, you can get no good stats on a 150 because the stats are all like balanced out, and there's nothing really fantastic about the animal. But the high level means that you can breed that animal to try to breed up the level in general for other animals. So anyway, the idea is that I'll give you more when you're more prepared to work with that. You know what I mean? I'll give you more to work with when you're ready for it, when you prove yourself. That's what it is. But I saw it as, well, it's just an excuse not to bless me. You know, I've seen totally unworthy dipshits getting blessings, total unworthy pieces of shit that got millions of dollars in blessings, and they didn't do, as far as I know, they didn't do shit to earn it. And they ain't shit. You know, a lot of these people are like elitist trash that don't deserve anything, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm like, well, yeah, more excuses. You know what I mean? It always boils down to another excuse, not an explanation, an excuse. But when you think about it, in a way, that's true because it is kind of a challenge. Wow, look at that yellow bird. That's a cool bird, man. Wow, look at that bird. Yeah, that's hard to... Huh. Anyway, you know, I'm not 100%, but... Oh, what's that? Oh, is that a Udi? Oh, it's a 130 male Udi. Do I want to try to tame it? Not really. I don't really want another Udi. I'm not trying to overbreed anything, in other words. So I'm not trying to consolidate Udis. I just needed one to ride. And I'll have to put my imprints there on those animals. What I could tame up is a Deodon if there's a good one. I wouldn't mind having a good healing pig. One that doesn't suck. If I can find one, let's see. 50, there's a 145 male. And that's this ugly brown one. Come here. Come here. Here. These things go all over the place, I swear. No, it's not letting me do it. Okay. It's being difficult. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. There, got you. What I could probably do with this one is just put meat in there. But I'm not sure if it'll eat meat. I think it'll eat meat. I don't think it won't eat meat. See, the cage is good for a lot of things, and I really only need one Daeodon. I don't take them into battle, like I said. I use them after the fact to heal, you know, and that's what I do. I don't really fool around with that. I'm pretty sure the food that I have will work. Let's see. I don't know if it works that well, but I could try it. I missed. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, this thing does not eat berries. But let me see what Prime does for it. Not much. That's not much at all. Let me see what Raw does. I think Raw might do more. Pretty sure Raw will do it. Look at that. Let's do that. Let's try the moss chop. Not the moss chops, the lamb chops. Huh. Well, I want to see if I can keep as many levels as I can, because I'm not going to be breeding this guy. Okay. So if I put this on there, yeah, 98.9%. Oh, that sucks. $46 and $50. Is it eating any of the? So it's eating the lamb chops. It is eating lamb chops versus the other stuff. Well, I'll try to get it. It might go down to like 90% efficiency. We'll go from there. Screw it. Alright, so we got something in the cage that should come around one of these days. That's a 150 saber tooth, man. No. Shit. That's a 150 saber tooth. That's what I need. That thing was ripping it up. Damn it. Let's get back over here. Look at this tomfoolery. I'll put it away over here. Alright, let's get you. Let's get you. Where are you? Where'd you go? Don't tell me you're not there. Oh no, did he go down here? Where'd he go? Where'd it go? Oh, don't tell me it went into the mesh. No way. Oh. No. I grabbed it, but it went into the mesh when I dropped down. Sometimes when you land with a creature on you, it'll go into the mesh underneath it. Shit. Look at that server save. Oh man, that sucks. Dude, that was a 150, man. I've been looking for that forever. Well, I can go back there, but I'm like 100% sure I picked it up and landed with it right there. That's why I'm like, really? Really? I go back down there. I gotta go get that crate anyway, but yeah, see, it's not here. I picked it up. I did pick it up. Damn it. That was so close, dudes. I was like, yeah, I got a 150. Maybe I'll get lucky. I'm like, no. Yeah, they probably picked apart that saber cat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it. Still can't believe I lost a 150. That sucks so bad. It was like right there. I'll put that down just because it's there. Dude, that sucked. Damn it. Yeah, see, you have it on your bird, you're carrying the animal, and then you plop down into it, and it gets absorbed into the mesh, and you just never see it again. Sometimes. Where's my? Well, here it is. Went past it. And sometimes, like if you come back here, it'll pop up. There it is. There. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Come on, baby. Oh no, it's a 95. Oh, yes. Die. I was hoping it popped out of the mesh, but I guess not. Let's see what the Daedon's doing here. Okay. There we go. I'll stop that from waking up. 98%. Still taming, but it just doesn't look like it's just eating on my lamb chops. I'll just get that off there and let you eat regular meat. Yeah. Anyway, so it's a challenge. You can't even handle this, why should I give you more? And it's like, no. Then you start getting into worthiness and all that, and proving yourself, and I'm like, well, I can prove myself to myself, because I'm long overdue for that. A real challenge. But I have things I can do, I just don't do them. And I have so much stuff to do. Like today I want to move this shelf over and facilitate the scanner. I need to put a scanner in there. Basically I need to scan in some material and all that. But I'm not doing that. Anyway, we'll see if we can get this thing, and if not, that's fine. Let's go back down the beach and maybe get lucky and get some more. Maybe I find another 150. Hopefully not lose it this time. Let's see. No, that's a 60. It's another one. That's 100. Oh, look at that cool Daedon. It's only 100 though. Wow, it's cool though. You would never misplace your creature. Too hard not to see it. Let's see, anything over here? No, it's just the ocean. Let's go around this way. What is that? Oh, it's a bunny, little bunny thing. Stupid bunny thing. I'm not in the Easter spirit, I'll tell you. Let's just do 20. Yeah, I didn't want to waste any of my good meat for that stuff. Yeah, it's 92.2%. Yeah, the way the taming is on this thing, the taming sucks. It's only ×2. I guess I'll have to find a female Daedon after all. So I'll just keep taming this guy. Maybe put some more narc. And I'll start looking for a high level female. In addition to my regular boy there. Interesting. Male 135. Is that a female there though? I'm not sure. I want another 135. Male 130. No, that's not what I want either. Yeah, I need a female 150, 135 Daedon in order to really do something. Basically, I'll have to breed them to overcome the taming inefficiency because I don't have kibble. If I had put kibble on those animals, man, that efficiency would stay close to 100% because that's what that kibble is for. But I'd be there all day trying to build that stuff, you know, make that kibble. And I decided not to do it for now. But I do have plans to get into kibble later. Just not right now, this second. Was that a 50 or something I checked last time? Oh, it's a male 100. I need a female. See, the thing about Daedons is in this area, they're pretty damn plentiful here. What are you? That's just a 50. Okay. Oh, I forgot to uncharge. Yeah, that's more than enough time. So this thing is fine. Oops. There we go. So the unit is charged. Isn't that nice? So nice of the state to give me a unit to charge. And they sweet. I got the unit. It's charged. Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, look at that Thilo. Oh, 25, huh? Okay. There's a couple of them right there. That's not it. $16 of 50. Hardly worth it. There's this one. Ooh, male saber-tooth 145. Oh, we get you. Gotcha. This one, I hope I don't screw up. I'm going to try to drop you here somewhere. And I'm going to getcha. It's not as good as that 150 I saw, but hey, pretty damn close. I noticed a lot of these guys are like panthers. Oh shit, he's low. Alright, that's all I can do is 3. Okay. Alright, so you're there. Let's check on this dweeb over here. Still gotta look for a female. Well, at least I got a 145. You know, I can't complain entirely. There we go. So, see, taming effectiveness 83.7%. Yeah, it's not worth taming with high-level meats. I was hoping it would give me more effectiveness if I gave it high-level meats, but it won't. So, yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let me take a moment here. I don't think there's anything in the way. Oh, wow. You see that bird? 25. Well, I'm not trying to tame any fancy birds, but that's nice. One guy commented that he loves it when there's event colored animals out there, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, but Nine times out of 10, they're low level shit. You can't do anything with them. Except try to breed the colors off them, which is really difficult. I'll be back. I know. I don't know where the boy is. I don't know where Big Boy is. I hope he didn't get trapped. I hope he didn't get trapped. I think he would have learned that from the experience with me. Poor kid. Yeah. That's why I leave the door open so that maybe he can come inside if he's still out there somewhere. Poor kid. Yeah, the orange and the orange and white cat hasn't come back for like at least 3 days, and he's never been gone that long. Well, no, he has been gone that long before, but I thought maybe he was trying to find a mate. But it's wet outside and it's a little hot, and uh, the fact that it's wet means he can drink water out of a puddle. So I know he now has water today, but food he's usually starving all the time. He always comes here on time to eat. He just hasn't come. But I hope nobody captured him and hurt him. Yeah, 130 male. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. 135 Thorny Dragon. I had a bunch like that. They were multicolored during another event a long time ago, and once again, I tamed them for nothing because I wound up losing all that stuff. But that's the thing. You cling to anything in this life, even in this fantasy reality here, it's you're gonna lose it most likely. Okay, what's that? Oh, it's a Daedon. It's a 20, a 15, and what? 25. Yeah, wow. 20, 15, and 25. Yeah. Okay. Is this Star Wars? Am I supposed to torpedo something? I mean, come on. Yeah, I'll find a Daedon eventually. I still haven't found the other location. Here's a Daedon. Is it worth it down? Is it a female? No, a female 55. I need at least a 145, 150. I don't want 130. Oh shoot, I don't want to run out of stamina over the water. There's a bunch of sharks and crap in there. Let me get some stamina back. See, I can continue down the coast this way and, you know, continue to browse in that direction, and basically eventually I'll find something. But I'm not in a hurry or anything. It's just checking it out. Thought I heard my cat. Oh, the Daedon tamed. Hey, isn't that nice? That means if I find a good female, I can put her in here. Yeah. Give me that.
and you get in there. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll breed the male and female Daedon and make just a hybrid that I can put an imprint on, much like the Uteranus. It's the same thing, a male and a female, breed them, and that's it. That's all it is. Nothing fantastico. Okay, but I do have a lot of weight on me. That's probably all that raw meat. Let's dump it. And let's dump that. Let's put that on you. So I do have some meat left. Oh, it's not letting me drop. Okay. Alright, so. So far I've got all these guys here. I got 3 of them. Look at that cool Thylo. Actually, technically I think that's where a Thylo's supposed to look. Oh, look at that purple shark. That's so cool. Oh, too bad it's a 20, man. That was so cool. Megalodon, they're low level. Right here, if you ever want to try to get a shark or something, there's always a shark around here. Oh look, there's a bunch of guys here. Direwolf, a Daedon. All of them are trapped. And they all suck. Terrible, terrible levels. Oh wait, there's a male saber-tooth right there. That's a gray one, I think. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll try to get that one. That's not the one I want. I'll try to get that one. And that is the one I want. Yay! I fished them out. So this is another 140. Alright. It wasn't too far away either. So I'm going to put him outside on... I'm going to put him on this side. Hey, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's your name? Your name is Property of Twisted Psoto. That's your name. There you go. There you go. There we go. I got pretty lucky. I managed to fish him out. It's too bad the Daedon sucked. Because there was a couple of Daedon there, but they sucked. So now that I got 2 over here, I got 1 and 1, and then I've got the other one. Okay. All right, so far so good. 1 hour 45 minutes. We got quite a few tames. Just need a female Daedon. That this 145 or better. What I really need. What's down here? Somebody's old base. I didn't check the level of that Daedon. 85. Pretty, but 85. Alright, let's check your levels again. Just want to make sure I don't miss something good. Okay. There we go. That way you guys don't have to worry about, hating on each other and all that stuff. Let's dump the pelt. Alright, so we got meat in that can. Let's go out here. Let's go this way. I was really considering the terror birds because they have a good saddle too, but because also they can fly, but they can't jump worth a damn. I prefer jumpers if I can. But terror birds, like everything else, has their charms. Bunch of microraptors. Yeah, nothing there worth bothering with. For a moment there, I thought that it was 145, and I was like, yeah, I found one that's cool. And it's not. Only 100. Oh, there's the Yudi. Can't tell you how many times I've passed over that damn thing. Yeah. Oh boy. 1 hour 51 minutes. The unit has been charged. It's raining outside. I thought maybe that would get him to come back home, but
like I said, I mean this cat, I caught him in somebody else's backyard over there in one of the other apartments. He was he jumped from inside the on the bottom level they have this little fenced area for your patio area. He jumped way up out of there. So they probably put food out there. So he's been running around trying to get food and all this. And you don't know if you're going to run into somebody that's going to poison the cat or somebody that's going to put him in a cage. You know, see, when I tried to do it, I was trying to help the females not get pregnant, and I didn't like that, having to do that. I really don't like that, but I didn't have any choice. It was that or have like 50 babies within a week. So I had to do the females, but the males, he's one of the males, the male, the son of Jinxie, who I didn't want him done because that way he can pass on the Jinxie gene, you know. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you think it skips a generation or something. But anyway, we'll see what happens. He may come back or he may not. I wanted to go out and look around, but it started to rain or drizzle a little bit. We'll see. I don't mean in game, I mean in the real world. I think I'll get these two tames, and I need to find a good Daedon. It's got to be a good Daedon somewhere. I need a good female Daedon. What the hell? Shouldn't be that difficult. Ooh, sorry, I was zoning out there for a minute. Yeah, I think I'm gonna quit it because it's already late. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Whoa. 20, 15, 25. Oh, these are the ones I found earlier. No. Shoot. What the? Oh, oh, those things, they get obsessed with trees for some reason. Whew. Yeah, I've gone all the way up here. Shoot. Well, I guess it'll have to be for another day. Sabertooth 50. I might just make do with the Sabertooths I have. Let's see. Oh, there's a Microraptor. Probably another one right there, yeah. Okay, here's some more. Male 20, male 55, female 100. Damn. Sorry, I'm falling asleep a little bit. Let me go ahead and just get back over here. I think it's over here. That is where I put my thing. Oh, I think I went the long way. Oh yeah, I'm way off. Way, way off. Oof. Oh, I'm really conking out. For a moment there, I thought it was the milk, and it's not. It's just the way that is. Let's see. Oh, that thing's almost tame. Doesn't even need the narc that it has on there. Alright. It goes 145 and a wet 140. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm falling asleep. I'm at 2 hours. So I just got to remember to get a female date on, and that will be it. Alright. Man, I regret that 150. I rarely see a 150 saber. Rarely. Oh, shit. I accidentally put him. Oh, shoot. Get over here, stupid. Now I got to put all that crap back in the bird. Oh, man.
Alright, so I got that one in there. Crowd my own bird accidentally. But I got it done. So I think this is going to be the last tame. It's already late. I need to relax. Oh, it's only a 50%. Yeah. I think I'll call it quits. It's been 2 hours. I don't want to be up anymore. I'm kind of tired. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to have a lot of work to do. Let's see about this one. Oh no, that is the one that I just looked at. Duh. Yep, that's the last one. I'm just surprised I didn't find a 140 at least. Daedon. Female Daedon. Normally they're all over the place here. I'll try again some other day. And I'm going to work with whatever I've got here. As far as the saber cats are concerned, you know. Phew. So with that saber cat, I got an additional 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5. So in addition to what I have at the base, I have 5 more cats. Damn, one of them could have been the 150. That sucks. That sucks that I lost that one. I still got some meat left over. I could go ahead and take off as soon as this one's done taming. Excuse me. Don't mean to make anybody sleepy. You guys brought in another roach? No. No. Oh my god. They brought in another damn roach. No, babies. That's not a plaything. No, baby. No. Is it alive? Shit, it's alive. No, no, baby. No. Get off. Shh. Get off. Get away. No, baby. Get out of there.
shit to every fucking level you can imagine. Oh boy, worse and worse. But as far as I can go, so as far as I can go is how far I'm gonna go. Anyway, sorry, just kind of was it ranting to myself a little bit there. I just realized that, the basis of my whole everything was fear-based because of the way mom set me up to fail. When your own mom sets you up to fail, that's pretty damn bad. All right, it's finally coming along, this one. It's taking a while. Have any? No? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Well, I got the male Deodon. Later on, I'll get a female Deodon and all that stuff. I'm satisfied. These things, they're usually around the average of 135 to 140. 145, 150 is rare. It's hard to find them. And it doesn't guarantee anything. It's just a way of getting a foundation to work with, that's all. Better the foundation, the better the product. But in this case, by the time I'm done with these things, mutating them, they're going to be virtually invulnerable and absolutely deadly. Deadly. Anyway. Boy. Been a lot of work. Come on. Uh-huh. Huh. Still got 9 preserving salts. That's not bad. Alright. Awesome. Almost there. See, did I have one over here? Oh no, I already picked up that one. I thought I maybe had another one over here somewhere. Like in the bush? Didn't I tame one over here? In the bush? Somewhere? Or did I pick that one up? I must have picked it up, otherwise it'd be right about here, so. Yeah, I picked it up. Ah, well. Almost. Another Monday. People calling in. Not even knowing what to ask for. Oh shit, it's tamed. Oh, that's nice. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a male. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go back home. Get out of here as soon as possible. See the rock elemental right there where that damn thing landed? Yeah, let me go for that. Shoot. Be nice to get on a shark or something and come over here. Personally, I wouldn't mind getting on another Sarco. But damn, I just need I need a better saddle. There's no way that these drops aren't programmed with saddles, different kinds of saddles. I was thinking, you know, going to a different map. Let's see, is it right here? No, I don't have anything there. Going to a different map like Valguero, for example, and trying to hit some of the drops over there to see if I can get some of the saddles I'm missing. Like a Spino saddle would be awesome. Anything like that. A Ravager saddle would be nice. Baby. I should put all these on there. Because the first thing I'm going to do is dump them out in the backyard. Whew. Sorry guys, I'm just really sleepy. I'm conking out. I gotta get out of here. Just gonna get back home. Put the cats in the backyard. I'm just gonna work with those saber cats that I have there, and that's it. That's enough of a sample It's almost, I think it's almost 20, which is my minimum, which is good. Because that increases my chances of getting a decent consolidation. So later on, I'll look at all the stats and I'll figure out which saber cats are worth keeping and which have to be killed, and or just thrown away. And that would be it. Yeah, one thing I always wanted to mutate was a Pelagornis and give a Pelagornis the weight of an RG. On some servers, there are Pelagornis that start at 200 and level 240. It's supposed to be 150, but they start at 240. And I had it, and I ran around with it, and it was killing things like crazy, and it was just a boosted server, you know. It's not a regular server like this one. It's boosted, and it's just so funny. I would land, and I would, oh my goodness, I'd fly away with all the fish in the world. I'd never be without fish again. I wouldn't even need a Daeodon or anything like that. Yeah. I'm not Daeodon, Megalodon, excuse me. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm getting sleepy. See, 2 hours, 21 minutes. Okay. Let's get rid of this meat here. Don't need that there. There we go. Put that in there. Forget how many I have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I have 15 plus this 5. That's an even 20. All right. Oh wow, only 1500 damage. Wow, these guys are on the average 1500. That's 1850. I'm looking at the health. 2000 there. Just curious. 2000 so far. 2050. Uh-huh. Huh. Well, anyway, we'll check these out some other day. What I do is I make a chart with everything, and then I see what the highest health is, the highest of this, the highest that. And it'll probably be just like the toads. I'll pick so many of them, and that's it. I do have Sarcos that I love to tame up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. So I'm at 17 with the Sarcos. I guess I can try to consolidate the Sarcos when I have time, but not right now. Later on, when things get better. Still trying to get that fly. Alright. I think that's just gonna get a couple of those, put this away, go to bed. Alright guys, that's it. We are pretty much done with this episode. We got 5 more saber cats. We got a male Daedon. Just couldn't find a female for some reason. Usually there's occasionally a high level one, but I'll find one somewhere and try to tame it. And that's it. That's the way it is. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching the episode, if you made it this far. And take care of yourselves out there. Live your life no matter what your circumstances claim to dictate. Try not to make any decisions based on fear or ignorance. If you really worship knowledge, become knowledge. If you truly desire power, empower yourself. And all that jazz. And all that jazz. Yeah. Well, take it easy. 2 hours and 28 minutes is enough. Ciao.